Hey guys, how's everything going today? I'm going to cover a few little things in this video. This is a little bit better look at that piece of wood from that live feed that I just did about determining color. You see kind of this area over here, it's almost a brownish color, or you get the darkness from the mold. The other thing we have here is our little friends, the pine bark borers. See that guy in the middle of the screen there? There's another one moving around, trying to find his way back in. These you want to get rid of. This is why I cut away the wood a lot, because you see, and there's, oh, that was a spider. You see that they are pretty deep in the wood, and they're very hard to get out. And if you don't get rid of them, they will keep working on the piece of wood after it's even carved and finished. I've had it where I've sold a carving, and then the customer is calling, complaining that there's sawdust coming out of the carving. They had it inside the house, and they were concerned it was termites. It wasn't termites, it's the PBB, and they only go after like a raw pine log. They don't really go after anything in the house. But you see this crap wood too, it's all furry from the cut, and this is your good wood, your smoother. Even here we're still getting a little bit of splintery base, hard and dried out, real pilly. I call it pilly wood. So we're gonna get rid of some of that and clean down and see what else what's on this other side here where we have the dried out knot. This is kind of crap wood. You get a better look at it here with better resolution. I don't get very good resolution when I live feed. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do to start this video, and then we're gonna get into some other things. Now, if you guys notice, I'm wearing the rip pants today. Don't do that. Be smart. Wear your chaps. I'm just not being Mr. Safety today. I'm just being, kind of ignorant. Usually I am when I'm out here. But I keep the saw away from my legs. Here I am showing non-safe stuff. But I'm showing you guys what not to do. So, as well as I'm showing you what to look out for, I'm also showing you what not to do when running a saw. So, if it makes you cringe, that's better. Really, in my book. I'd rather put myself out there because I've been doing this so long. I know my limits. But there's that flaky bark. You see, there's a whole bunch of holes in here again. There's just tons of holes in there, peppered with them. That's your PBB, that's a borer. This piece of wood, at this point, we're whittling it down to next to near nothing. It's just gonna be outside. It's gonna stay outside. It's probably gonna be a practice piece. Right now, I'm taking the time to clean it and go over it so that you have a real good idea of what kind of things to look for. So that's why we're taking the time to do this right now, because I think it's important to take the time to go through this stuff, since I have the resources to, and kind of give a study. Also, I'm being messy. If you clean up around your site, it's going to be easier to work. crappy wood. I don't like any of this. Here. See where the color changes? Hey, see, in behind that knot was actually pretty good wood, and here's our crap wood. We're gonna keep shaving away. It's gonna make for a real interesting piece. So it'll be a cool piece to carve something into at some point, just as a play. And if I can get, there's a PBB, there's PBB hole, PBB hole, PBB hole. I mean, it's still riddled with them. There's a beetle right there that I chopped up in the process. So they're kind of all over in this piece, and it's just a crap piece at this point. So we're just kind of playing with it. So glad I kept going here. This is all your crap wood here. You don't want none of that. You want to get rid of that, and I'm just slowly working, shaving it away. You notice my saw's cutting weird, cutting rough. It's pretty beat. These teeth are pretty beat. They're about on their last life. I have to sharpen this all the time now to keep it cutting. That bar too is starting to form that burr. The bar is starting to get wider at the bottom. It's pretty wore out too. It's my dirt bar and my dirt chain. You see that I'm pushing hard to keep it cut and keep it in straight. Because all those things are wore out. This is why I stress keeping up on your stuff. This bar is probably, it's almost 10 years old. That chain is close to that age. I rotate my chains out, and I get that much life out of them, and I sharpen them like 2-3 times a day when I'm carving real crazy. So even though it's a dirt bar and chain, it still works. It still does the job for me. I don't care if I hit stuff with it, but that's another safety thing. If you have to push real hard, you see it's moving the log. There's where you're entering that danger zone. With the log bouncing around, that's where you're entering the danger zone with the saw, kind of pushing too hard and not really cutting clean. You saw it skipped here because it's dull. So that's that. We'll move on to some other things here, hopefully. We'll see how the day goes, but if we don't get into other things, this was a little quick video for you guys to really see hands-on as I'm removing what I'm looking for. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my channel. How's that for you?